In a world of deep and meaningful conversation comes the most unnecessary podcast.
LOL Entertainment. Oh yeah. Here we go again. We be rolling. Shots are blowing. Stacks are golden. Baby, here we go again. On the road again.
LOL Entertainment. Welcome to the fucking show.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the most unnecessary podcast on the internet today. Remember to go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're live on YouTube and Facebook on this very special New Year's Eve edition. So before we go any further, let me bring in my co-host for this evening, your boy, not your average Joe.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a great episode, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be freaking awesome. So we do apologize. It's my fault that we weren't able to go live the past couple weeks. My schedule outside of LOL changed, and it kind of overlapped with our normal Monday night at 8 p.m. So we figured we'd give you guys a nice little gift here and celebrate New Year's Eve together and maybe recap 2025 a little bit. So it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. And with the holidays too, you know, we figured maybe you guys could take a little bit of a break, spend some time with your family, and then come back to us there. So
100%. So we got Nanny P joining up already, watching. Welcome aboard, Nanny P. What's going on? Hope you had a great Christmas. I'm sure you did.
You know, she's one of the biggest fans here at LOL Entertainment. You know, she's always a big supporter. So we love having Nanny P around.
Absolutely. Gonna try to give our live a little bit of love here to push it out. Give it some happy faces. Let's get it going. Let's go. So yeah, Joe, I mean, we had a crazy year, bro. We had a crazy year.
We did, man. We did.
So first big thing that happened this year, our very own Dennis Brune welcomed his firstborn son. So congratulations, Dennis, on the birth of Tucker. Welcome,
little Tucker.
To the
little
LOL
Tucker.
Team. Yeah. So we're very happy for you, Dennis. We look forward to seeing what Parenthood will deliver to your stand-up comedy routine. So we're very excited.
Yeah.
We're very excited.
Can't wait to see Dennis back on the stage in the new year too.
Absolutely. We'll get up to that there. Other big things that happened though, first in 2025, we hit 1,000 followers on Facebook. And then we also started our YouTube channel. So if you're new, make sure you head over to the YouTube and subscribe so you stay posted with that. There's going to be a lot more coming in 2026. I think we're going to look into like a subscriber feature where like if you miss any one of our shows, you'll be able to like pay a monthly fee and you'll see that, stuff like that. So YouTube's going to be a big project for us in 2026. But we had some crazy shows, dude. We had some crazy shows. You brought in
man. We did. And I don't even know where to begin. We'd probably begin with maybe one of the first ones we did in the new year that was bigger. Man, take it away. Why don't you talk about well, I might bring it up a little bit. I think we're going to talk Danger Cats, eh?
So, yeah. So we started the year off with the Danger Cats. I'll let you take it away with the Danger Cats. You were a huge part.
Yeah, man. So honestly, I had heard about the Danger Cats for a little bit, and I was familiar with some of the comics in their trio. But man, it just happened to be almost fate. You know, I was sitting in a live space on X, formerly known as Twitter. And the handle of the space was talking about censorship in the comedy world. And Uncle Hack, kind of the leader of, you know, the Danger Cats, the founder, I guess, was in the room speaking. And he was talking about how they were getting kind of canceled from venues for, you know, maybe some not necessarily great humor or content in the eyes of some, you know, beholders, I suppose. But man, I'd known about them, you know. Patt, I had shared a a couple clips with you. I was like, what do you think about these guys, man? And you were down. And so I hit him up. I was like, man, we would love to have you guys. We will not cancel you. Come on down to Cornwall. And man, Mo Events was gracious enough to let these controversial comics come down and perform there. So we set everything up, man. They came down and we sold out a show. It was huge, man. And those guys, man, amazing. Not half as bad as what anybody says they are. Dude, they pure amazing stand-up comedy, you know, and that's what comedy's supposed to be. You know, it's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be entertaining and exciting, and you know, you're supposed to be able to push the boundaries a little bit, and that's what they did. And in my opinion, they didn't cross any lines that any comic shouldn't or wouldn't have anyway. So that was one of our biggest shows, man. And yeah, like it was a huge success to be able to put on and have those guys here.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. Like, definitely, like any of the hate they get online, I would say is not deserved whatsoever. People that do have either seen out of context clips or have just flat out not been to a show and are trying to make up their own narrative of them, because those guys are funny as fuck.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and they put on a professional show. They mean business. They came in. They were making sure that we had set the sound up right, which they of course they were happy with. You know, but they came in. Oh yeah. They put on a really professional show. The crowd loves them. They actually broke Mo Events booze sale records that night. So the Danger Cats coming to Cornwall broke the booze sale record at Mo Events. For most booze bought in a single evening, right? Especially for the time frame. I think we were there for like 3 hours. You know, so
it was a wild night.
Yeah, what a night! What a way to start the year. You know, with a
great way to start the year. It set us up for our next show, which was another sellout. We got a little bit of a clip of that one, but it was our Milford's Day show. Our mom's I'd like to funny comedy show. So that was another huge show, 150 plus people. We were in competition with Danger Cats booze, but came just a little short.
Yeah, we almost came close to the record there. Just a little short.
Steve McDonald left his wallet at home that night. We'll go with that.
Yeah, we would have had it for sure. But the Milford's Day show, man, like that was a fun show to promote and produce and perform on. You know, that's the one cool thing about like kind of being the performer and the producer. You know what I mean? Like you get to put all the hard work into the show, and you get to kind of sit back and watch it run its course throughout the night. But then you get to perform on it too, right? So that's always an added little bonus that we get, you know, as being the promoters of these big shows. But man, that show was another really, really good show this year. It was probably one of my favorite moments of the year was that show, man. Just the energy of the crowd. It was Mother's Day. You know, you've got some pretty horned up mothers, I'm sure, in the crowd that night. The booze was flowing, right? It just made for a great vibe, a great room, and the energy was just flowing, man. It was flowing.
Yeah, and we had a professional videographer that night too, so we got a lot of good memories. But yeah, man, like that was a fun show. I think that's going to be one that we'll look into probably doing again this year.
Oh yeah, I think
that really enjoyed it. The concept was hilarious. It was just nonstop. So everybody wants to show appreciate. Yeah, show us some love in the comments. What do you guys think in the comments?
Should we do another MILF show, or should we switch it up this year and do a DILF show? Maybe, you know, a Father's Day show this year instead of the Mother's Day. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, we're open to ideas.
Definitely let us know. Think it over while we show you a highlight of our Milford's Day show. Joe, you're gonna love this one.
This is a prologue inspired by Disney. Let it go, let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Took down my face and blocked my nose. I don't care if I can stay there. Let it go, let it go. Cause drowning never bothered me anyway. let it go. Fuck yeah, and she did it. And she did it. Fuck yeah, it was a great time.
I think a few MILFs let it go that night. Let me tell
Oh
you.
yeah, dude. Yeah, no, it was like I said, like, as you can see just from that little clip, the crowd was very receiving that night, and man, they were a great crowd. It was a fun show to produce and put on, man. So
Jordan Angus was there that night, I believe. Too.
yes, he was.
Yes, he was our headliner that night. It was awesome. Nanny P showing some love to Jordan. I saw this comment pop up earlier there. Do you guys know New Year's is a lie, made up holiday? That actually goes into my conspiracy a little bit later. So we'll touch on
I can't wait to touch on
nice
that
comment.
one.
Nice comment.
Yo, listen, just because Jordan Angus is in the room, I want to just take like 30 seconds to just shout him out. If you haven't followed Jordan Angus, Jangus Comedy on his socials, go ahead and do so. He actually recently just posted a video. I'm taking it he lost some sort of bet to his girlfriend, which is embarrassing enough when it comes to your NFL, draft, your lottery draft, your fantasy draft. I guess he lost the bet. And he posted a nice little video of him doing a whole bunch of chores in his girlfriend's clothing. And I never thought I'd be looking at a man wearing a thong thinking it looked all right. But Jordan, you proved me wrong there, buddy.
Yeah, that was a good video, Jordan. That was good. I'm still curious how much per hour. So if you can figure that out, definitely let us know.
Yeah, we could use a maid there to clean the LOL office every now and then.
Yeah, 100%. And then I saw Happy New Year's, fellas. Cheers from Darren Darushi.
Happy New Year, Darren. Happy New Year, buddy.
New Year for sure. Nanny P with it was hilarious. I would like to borrow that outfit. Jordan, make that happen, brother. Make that happen. Thanks, guys. She won the league. Yes, that's what it was. She won the fantasy football league.
Yeah.
Why you did it.
Man, you know what?
Matt Johnson, why you two so sexy? Why you so sexy, Matt? We miss you.
Matt unfortunately couldn't be with us tonight. He's at a nice little party. Me and Pat are the only old ones in the group, I guess. We don't really like to socialize.
We're like anti-social. We wanted to spend time with all of you guys instead.
Exactly. Our fans are our friends. You know what I mean?
And Matt Johnson calls dibs on Jordan's thongs. So on that note, Milford's Day, huge, crazy night, which was awesome. Like we said, another sellout. From there, we brought in Chris Locke. That was another huge show you brought down there, Joe. I don't know if you want to talk about how that one came about.
Yeah, man. So I happened to, not on a 100% personal level, but I talk to their manager every now and then, Chris Locke, and we had spoke with his manager, and we had John Doerr down last year. So we kind of were touching base again and talking about other names that we could bring down to Cornwall that would kind of suit our crowd, right? And we know the kind of comedy Cornwall likes. So Chris Locke's name came up, and I've been a fan of Chris Locke for quite some time. He's a Canadian comedy legend, man. His comedy is just straight up like standard Canadian, like typical Canadian comedy, man. He's a really funny dude, and I knew right away that he was going to fit well here. So we had him down. We got the amazing opportunity of opening for him too. Pat, how was that for you, buddy?
Man, that was awesome. So somebody like Chris Locke, opening for somebody like that brings a whole new level to it. You learn so much in those nights, and I think that's what it was. Like, I remember me and you, we both smashed that night, and like I remember me and you going back to our table and getting ready to watch him and being like, whew, sorry about that. You know what I mean? Like, we took the energy out of the crowd. Like, it's going to be a tough room to headline, especially after two like really good performances.
Really good set, man. I think that was the cool thing too, is like anytime that we're on stage with a comic like that is levels above maybe what we're used to being around, it elevates our game too, you know. So we went out that night with a little bit of a chip on the shoulder and like something to prove, and we killed our role, man.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got a notification there. Justin Juice Inc. is going to be dropping off some cards in about a half hour. So rock on, Juice. We'll see you soon, buddy. But yeah, no, just going back to it, like, and he went up and like, he blew our expectations. Like I remember when we were dying laughing. Like I remember I couldn't even record any of his set because I was just like it was phenomenal.
And the cool thing about it too, man, is I remember he had kind of come up to me before he went up, and he was like, "Hey, man, so you don't mind like I just kind of wing it, like I just do some crowd stuff, get to know the people, and just do whatever." He's like I'm not really gonna kind of do like a lot of material. I'm like, bro, like do you know, have fun. And man, just this guy off the top of the dome, amazing, hilarious, dude. I'm really upset. Like we did well, the show did well, but I'm really upset that enough of the public didn't come out and see that show, man. Because that was a great show with a very talented award-winning comic, you know. But we're gonna keep putting shows like this on, guys. So 100%. Just keep your ears out. 2026 is gonna be a big year.
That was a fun one too, because I remember we like printed out little flyers and we went and canvassed some areas and got our kids involved. I know my kids are like super shy when it comes to stuff like that, so I took it as an opportunity to get them just kind of out of their comfort zone and running up into random people's mailboxes and just dropping the flyer in. And so it was
fun, man. I did the same with my kids.
From promotion to execution again. That was probably my highlight show of the year for sure. After the Chris Locke show, then we celebrated 1 year anniversary for Mo Events. We did a lot for Mo Events, so shout out to Mo Events for everything you guys offered us this year, from your sound equipment when we were in a panic and couldn't figure out our own stuff to just hosting the kitchen and the bar. You guys do a phenomenal job every time, so look forward to working with you guys more in 2026. It's going to be a big year. I think we got a couple guests already in mind. Maybe a few will be looking at bringing them back. No spoilers yet.
Exactly. Yeah, we're already in some talks there, but we'll keep that on the DL for now.
2026 is going to be a busy year, guys. There's a lot going on the back end right now. So if we are delayed, you might have noticed like these last couple of days, like we're not as much posting videos and stuff like that. Like it's busy. We
are in full grind mode to make sure that this is the breakout year, guys. 2026, we plan on some huge promotions, some huge shows, and we don't want to drop too many spoilers, but trust me when I say that this is going to be the year of LOL entertainment, man. So
yeah, and that's why we kind of wanted to go over some of these bigger things, because these don't even begin to, and that kind of leads us to our final big event of the year that just kind of recently passed, which was Chuckles and Knuckles 3, which ended up bringing our grand total to over $12,000 now raised for Champs Eastside Boxing in the last 3 years. So that's insane. We do still have our motorcycle raffle going up. So on that note, I'm just going to go to a quick commercial break here.
Hey, guys, don't forget to get into our bike raffle to win our bike!
So yeah, $50 a number. There's 200 numbers on the board. We're sitting at about 25, I believe, last I checked-ish, sold. So definitely hit us up for those numbers. You can win 2019 Suzuki Boulevard. And then second place is going to get a $250 Yuck Yucks gift card. So two big prizes right there. And all the money that's going to go from that is going to get added to the Chuckles and Knuckles donation as well. So it's going back to Champs Eastside Boxing. Really good cause, supporting a lot of the local youth within our community, staying off the streets, staying out of trouble, and getting a killer workout at the same time. Anything you want to
And
touch
I
on
can
that one,
attest to
Joe? I
that.
know. Yeah, I'm like, anything you want to touch on that, Joe? I know that show holds near and dear to your heart. So,
Man, it was just it was a great show, and I was really excited with the turnout this year of the public. The public turned up, and man, the fights were great. You couldn't have asked for better amateur fights. Man, they were all action packed. A couple of the champs fighters in action, displaying their talents there. It was a great night all in all. The boxing set the stage, and then the comedy we knocked it out of the park at the end of the night. So you know what, it was once again, third year in a row, a very successful show, man, and we can't wait to keep doing it. So
absolutely. Again, 2026 is going to bring some big things in the world of Cornwall boxing, whether that be through Chuckles and Knuckles or other endeavors, we shall see. But stay tuned on the boxing world through the eyes of LOL Entertainment in 2026. Holy shit, that's gonna be tough to say, Ned's here. Got about 4 hours to get used to saying that. Okay. Oh yeah, and then we finished. Obviously we did the Santa Claus parade, which was a fun time. If you guys came out to that, you guys saw us put up probably our best float yet so far. So
that we put together like 5 hours before the parade. So hell yeah, way to go, team!
Yeah, shout out
leave
to
it to a bunch of men to save a 53-foot trail, or to assemble the very next day.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Yeah,
and we had to work. No, it was a great year. And then just to lock in, we got the new open mic starting January 10th at Essential Kitchen. It's going to be a monthly show. So I don't want to confuse anybody. It's going to be a monthly show. So once a month, every second Saturday of that month. So the first one's going to be January 10th. The second one, I believe, falls on February 14th. Yeah, Valentine's Day.
The Valentine's Day show.
That one's going to be hosted by none other than not your average Joe himself.
That was going to be a fun one, man. We can't wait. But the first one, of course, January 10th, hosted by our very own Matt Johnson. We're really looking forward to it, man. We're getting some good feedback from the community. It's looking to be a great turnout for our first one. So, yeah, man, can't wait to see what it holds. So,
speaking of that, I got to get on posters to actually put up at Essential Kitchen. So I will remind myself of that.
We'll ask Kyle to leave you a memo there.
Yeah. As we were talking about Matt Johnson, let's get into our first segment of the week. The news you can't use with matter of fact, Matt Johnson.
It's the matter of fact moment with LOL's own Matt Johnson.
Oh, hey, folks. It is indeed a fact that there is no actual law that says cannibalism is illegal in Canada. Most of the laws pertain to not tampering with a body, murder, assault, not causing bodily harm, but there's no actual real written law that says you cannot eat another person. I don't know if you can use that information or not, but hypothetically speaking, if you met someone who agreed in their will and testament that you are allowed to eat them when they die, there's no law that says that you cannot. And that's a fact.
Man.
Whoa.
Yeah. Leave it to Matt to always leave us just mind blown.
I am very much concerned as to where Matt Johnson is.
All right, so I am going to make this request right now. I'm going to make this request right now. If you're still watching, Matt, please, in your will, when you die, leave me a piece of rump roast. I've seen you do squats, buddy.
Oh, that was awesome. Thank you again, Matt, for sending that in. Matt unfortunately couldn't be here. He had prior engagements with his girlfriend and her group of friends. So can't blame him for wanting to skip out on that. Happy wife, happy life. Am I right? But into that, then we got our motivational moment from a poo smear. So let's go ahead and get into that. Our last motivational moment from a poo for the year.
It's time for the motivational moment with none other than Apu Smear.
Hey guys, Apu Smear here today with your motivational speakings of the day. Guys, this is going to be very, very special motivational speakings. We are ending what has been, for some of you, I'm sure, very great 2025. And also coming to the end of what, for others, I'm sure it was not a very good 2025. But guys, Apu Smear here to letting you know that we are most likely right now, as you're listening to this, sitting down with friends. Maybe you're sitting with your family. Maybe you're sitting with your co-workers, your colleagues, your associate. You're drinking the beer. You're unwinding after a very, very good year or tough year, whatever one suits your needs, right? And you're doing the relax, you're smoking the weed, you're celebrating, getting ready to counting down to very, very brand new year. Guys, Apu Smear wants you to know that this year you're going to accomplishing your goals. Because guys, everyone knows that every year your guys are doing this tradition. This tradition you're calling New Year's resolutions. What is happening is you're taking something that you're really wanting to happen or some goal that you might having and you're trying to making it happen in this new year. You're giving yourself 12 months to making something go down. But guys, letting me just tell you that sometimes we are doing this and we are not following through with plans. Guys, Apu Smear wanting to let you know that this year is going to be different for you. You're going to accomplishing your dreams and all your goals. Because that's what I'm seeing in your future. Because guys, this year you're actually going to be putting your head down and you're going to be taking your New Year's resolutionings very, very seriously. You're going to be saying, I'm going to actually shedding those 15 pounds. 50 pounds for you, Jenny. Alright, some people are saying I am going to save enough money to maybe buying a house. Guys, good fucking luck in today's market, but you know what? That great goal, you must actually commit. Guys, whatever your goals, whatever you are thinking of trying to commit to for this very brand new 2026, Apu Smear blessing you and wishing you greatest of hopes in all accomplishings and that you're going to making it happen. Because guys, 2026 is going to be the year that we are all going to make it super big. We're going to accomplishing all of our resolutions. And that day is going to be fantastic. Because guys, letting me just say, 2025 has been such a rush, such a roll. But now we are moving forward to what is shaping up to be great, grand 2026. From Apu's family to yours, Happy New Year. And very best wishes into your 2026. This has been Apu Smear, signing off for the last time this year. With your motivational speakings of the day. Taking care. Apu, out.
And we're back.
You know the poo, bro. Like, man, I don't know what we'd do without his motivational messages of the week, you know? And that was a good one. You know, his motivational message has inspired me maybe to ask you, Pat, and maybe share mine as well. Do you have a New Year's resolution this year?
So he trying to wish me luck, I think. My goal this year is to hopefully buy my house. We were working pretty hard at it to finish off the year. Unfortunately, we got unlucky. So just had to make some minor adjustments and wait till we get to springtime. But hopefully that comes to fruition as I'm sick and tired of paying like somebody else's double fucking mortgage. You know what I mean?
I get it, bro. Well, in the message he sent, he did say, in today's economy, good luck. But if it is truly your goal, then you can accomplish it, man. So, along with Apu, I myself wish you the best of luck.
Yeah. But other than that, no, man. I just plan on taking my role as an entertainer to the next level. So I'll be dropping some news early on in the new year about that, but it's gonna benefit us at LOL tremendously.
Can't wait, man. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I
What
already
about
know,
you, brother? Yeah,
I
what
already,
about
I
you,
already know,
brother?
but I can't wait for you to drop it.
You got some big New Year's goals there, other than getting tatted up on whatever virgin skin you have left on your body?
I ain't got much, man. I ain't got much. We resorted to the bottom of my foot last time, remember? So, but I'm still trying to convince the wife for a couple face tattoos, but we'll see. We'll see. But no, man, in all honesty, first of all, Happy New Year, Brad. Good to see you here, man. Thanks for joining. But in all honesty, no, man, I think my actual New Year's resolution, and I'm going to, do what everybody else says that I was going to do, but I think I'm going to quit smoking this year. I would really like to do that and take my lungs a little bit more seriously. You know what I mean? It's getting to the point that I have a hard time playing with my dog without gasping for air anymore. So I think I'm going to quit smoking. I would really like to, as a poo said, put my nose to the grindstone and get that done. It is my goal to release my album in 2026, the comedy album that I wanted to do this year technically, but we had other shows and things that we were focused on too, so it wasn't the right time. But 2026 is going to be the right time, and so yeah, that's the goal: is to produce, perform, and kind of put out the album this year as well. So those are my resolutions.
Yeah, man, and like I said, we're busy, so I know what's going on in the back end, and I'm excited to be along you while we go into these ventures, because they're going to be fun, man. They're going to be epic. 2026 is going to be the year where people really start to remember when LOL Entertainment came to be the big dog in Cornwall.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
that being said,
not just
too,
in Cornwall, not just in Cornwall either. Like, we do plan on bringing this out, but Cornwall specifically.
We're already branching into different markets and turning some heads. But that being said, too, guys, really quick, just everything that we've done here at LOL has really not gone unnoticed in the public, guys. So that being said, if you go to our website right now, www.lolentertainment.ca, and you scroll down, you'll see that the community is voting right now. And you can kind of scroll down and you'll see what each of us have been nominated for, right? So if you scroll down, you see all of our amazing videos, you see all of the amazing kind of promos and artwork that we have all over the LOL page. That's our good marketing guru, Patt Cardinal here, and he was nominated for the best marketing coordinator out there, guys. So go ahead and vote Pat for the #1 marketing coordinator here in Cornwall. Once again, I was nominated as Entertainer of the Year, 3rd year in a row. We're hoping to take that one home, guys. So go out and vote Not Your Average Joe for that one. Steve McDonald as well voted for Wedding Entertainer. We know Steve has been doing a lot of little headline gigs himself, along with LOL, doing some weddings and things like that, and emceeing some weddings and getting us rave reviews, and at the same time making people want to come book us for 2026. So we do have a couple weddings as well planned next year. We're going to be busy, guys. So just go ahead and make sure that you vote, guys. Give us the extra love so we can continue to do things like this, man.
Yeah, and on that note, you'll also see we were nominated as a company for a few of those. So not to undermine the personal accomplishments, but to really push, like, Live Entertainment Company of the Year. We've won that one 2 years in a row as well.
Exactly.
So we're hoping to push that, and then I think it's like overall entertainment company as well, something like that. So
Live
definitely go check that out.
Yeah, in the live entertainment category, you'll definitely find us in there for sure. And services, you'll find LOL Entertainment, guys. So go give us a vote. Make sure that we can stay on top of the entertainment world here in our community. You know, we've tried to stay very community driven, and we give back every opportunity that we get, and we try to put on affordable and amazing shows for the public here. So you guys have already done us solid by voting for us for the past 2 years. Let's keep it rolling, guys.
100%. And that website will also be updated with our merch soon enough. So big shout out to Parrot T for that. Happy New Year's to Adam. We were supposed to have Adam on as a guest, but unfortunately our timing just hasn't been working out. We will still schedule him in and eventually have him. But right now it's looking like our next guest do we reveal our Nets guest, or do we're gonna keep our Nets guest hidden? We're gonna make a post about it once we actually do it. But
January
we gotta
12th.
say we're excited on this one. This one, we're going back to the roots. We're going back to the
January 12th. January 12th, guys. Monday night will be the next podcast. We have a very, very special guest. You will not want to miss this episode, okay?
Yeah, we will have to unfortunately skip this upcoming Monday because Joe and I are going to be in Montreal. So that'll be exciting.
Crushing some stages, telling some jokes.
Yeah. Then you got Yuck Yucks on Wednesday following that, I believe, right? To make up for your...
to make up for the weather issue there that happened the last month.
Yeah, and then following Wednesday after that, I got my Yuck Yuck show. But before that, we got the January 10th show at Essential Kitchen as well. So we got a pretty busy upcoming 2 weeks. So January 12th will be our next, probably our next episode.
My dog has come to visit me.
Everything happens. Nice.
I'm trying to get him out of here.
All right. So that being said, so we got the motivational moment from Apu. Now we're going into the music mayhem. All right, let's get ready for the music mayhem.
It's that time again, folks. Music mayhem with our Sultan of the Strings, not your average Joe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Musical Mayhem News of the Week. The only music show where the facts are optional, feelings are collateral damage, and you find out if your favorite star is up to no good. Today's top story, MTV dies. For real this time. Breaking news, MTV has officially shut down its last 24-hour music channel. Ah yes, MTV, the channel that first invented music videos, dies from not playing music videos. A sad day for millennials everywhere. MTV replaced videos with reality TV so aggressive that commercials suffered from emotional trauma. They didn't die from old age, they died choking on reruns of ridiculousness. And somewhere right now, Kurt Lauder is being unplugged like a hospital patient that ran out of insurance. They say that video killed the radio star. And if that's the case, then reality TV curb-stomped video and shit on its chest. In other news, we go live now to our field correspondent, Patty Cake's Pat Cardinal, with a breaking news story. Take it away, Pat.
News, Songbird of Our Generation teases new track. And this reporter, along with many fans, can't wait to hear it.
Not your average Joe! Play it now!
Back to you, Joe.
Yes. Yes. Songbird of Our Generation, Not Your Average Joe does tease new track. And rather than sing it live, we'll just tease the video.
His name is Manuel. He'll be here in half an hour when he rings my bell. With McDonald's after hours, and how I know he's onto my road. And it's just part of my plan. 'Cause he doesn't know who I am now, baby. 'Cause I'm just an at-home ICE agent, baby.
That was great. Video coming soon. In other news, vinyl sales surging and hipsters win again. Because nothing says I love music like paying $45 to listen to dust. But if you ask this reporter, vinyls are back because millennials realize that nostalgia is cheaper than therapy. And in other news, Mariah Carey at #1 for the 100th week in a row, and nobody cares. As we go live now, once again, to our field correspondent, Patty Cake's Pat Cardinal.
All right, Joe, no one seems to care at all. In fact, I seem to be more relevant at the moment. Back to you, Joe.
Oh, poor Mariah. And this has been your Musical Mayhem News of the Week.
Oh, man, that was awesome. That was awesome. I must say, I am very sad that MTV had to forever call it a career. You
Me
know what I
too,
mean?
dude.
Like MTV was definitely a big part of my childhood. I remember watching like random shows like Becoming, where they would transform just the average Joe into their favorite celebrity. Like they made entertainment what it is today. And, you know, I don't think we would be the entertainers we
Man,
are without
it's
without
true,
MTV.
dude. The Much Music video countdown, great. You know what I mean? Do you remember Pop Up Video?
Pop-up video, yeah,
Where they
yeah.
would play the music video and they would have these little pop-up bubbles that would like tell you little things about the making of the music video, little tidbits of like the art. Man, that was the coolest show. Because not only did you get to listen to the awesome tunes, you know, the hits of the month, but you got to learn cool little facts about them. You know what I mean? So I loved MTV. You know, I'm really upset about that, to be honest.
And there was a lot of shows that I really enjoyed on there. I remember watching like even the Stereos doing their first appearance. As weird as that sounds, it was only like a couple.
Oh man,
hits
so
after
many
this, but-
iconic appearances on MTV, man.
you know, like just random shows that really encouraged the entertainment factor. Like that was the what made it to what it is today. You know what I mean? Like YouTube wouldn't be YouTube if it wasn't for MTV. Facebook probably wouldn't be Facebook if it wasn't for MTV. So,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
it is
man,
a
I totally
moment.
agree. I do have to ask a quick question. When you were playing my intro, was I muted? Because I totally knocked my drink off the table, and right before I came on, I was like, "Fuck!"
I didn't catch it myself. Normally it does mute you when your intro is going. So if not, we do apologize. But fuck. Shit
Yeah,
happens.
and like as you saw, we did drop a little teaser to a new Not Your Average Joe song coming out, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. If we get the right budget incorporated, we might be able to knock out Mariah Carey's #1. I can't believe she's #1
Again for the 100th week in a row, dude.
Unreal. See, unfortunately, I feel like that's where it's kind of like if you go back to the MTV dying, like you guys kind of did it to yourself too. At the same point, like you let money talk too much. Like it became more about the money, not about the actual talent. So.
And I would say too that you know, the music industry just let too many not talented people become famous, and that's why it's dying. You know, that's why the music industry is struggling right now. You know, I will say this as a millennial, even, and it might shock some of you, but the greatest era in music will always be the 80s, in my opinion. There is no greater era of music, and it will live forever. In 200 years, you can ask somebody who Cardi B is, and ain't nobody gonna know. You ask somebody who AC/DC is, you bet your damn ass they're gonna be singing Thunderstruck. You know what I mean? So the 80s is where it's at, baby.
For sure. I can agree on that. I will say there is gonna be a few rappers, I think, that will still have
Snoop Dogg,
Snoop Dogg, I think, like Eminem, Dr.
Dre,
Dre.
the old school nostalgic rap. These new guys today, bro.
I'll say it. The talented ones, the ones that were not pushed.
Yeah, man.
Based on
When rap used to be good. When rap used to be good.
Exactly.
In the 90s, bud. In the 90s, the old school days. You know what I mean?
Nanny P agrees with us.
Oh yeah, she does. Oh yeah, she does.
But since we're going to get into some conspiracy theories, actually, let's go ahead and we'll do a quick commercial break.
And now a word from our sponsor, Preparation H. Diddy, the first ever combined hemorrhoid cream and anal lube.
Frank Johnson here. Don't forget to follow LOL Entertainment for all your show's updates and podcast hilarity.
Hey guys, don't forget to get into our bike raffle to win our bike.
Our sponsor today is Man Packs, because not every boy can become a man. Some turn liberal.
And we're back.
Gotta love those sponsors, man. Gotta love those
sponsors. Thank you to all of our sponsors. They made this podcast happen.
That's it. I want to drop another quick little sponsor. Hey, my wife just chimed in. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for watching, babe.
Good to see you, Tresta.
She's just upstairs. But technically, he's not necessarily a sponsor, but man, he's been huge in the community lately, and he's been huge for us just because, you know, he's kind of idolized us in card form. So that being said, man, I really quick before this podcast, I went and I grabbed a pack of Juice Inc. cards just to open up live right now. So just a shout out Juice, you know what I mean? He ain't he's not necessarily a sponsor of our podcast, but we've had him live on here before talking about these cards, guys. So I wanted to buy a pack and open it up live here with you guys. Okay, so we're gonna see what we get here. Keep in mind, guys, that I have been diligently telling everybody about these, and if you want to be immortalized into a playing card, he does have a waiver form. Just go on to Juice Inc. Trading Card Community on Facebook, fill it out, and there you go.
Gold. There's a gold. Oh no, there's no gold. No.
I can't tell what the glare from the light.
Yeah.
Here, what do we got? Here, what do we got? We got the Public Library. Oh, baby, we got a fifth wheel full art. I was looking for that one, to be honest. That one's going to the collection. We got a Kiki here. Guys, if you know anybody, shoot it in the comments. Be like, I know them. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, we got another fifth wheel, but this one's a regular style card here. And we got, I can't read the name backwards. Here we got Rebecca, number 89, guys. So, guys, these are the cards, man. They are really cool. There's a lot of people who are big into this right now. As you can see, they are very well made. Guys, they're awesome, and this is huge for the community, guys. You want to be, you know, immortalized as a playing card. You know, one day in the future, you know, somebody's gonna look at these and you know, recognize you, and it's just awesome, guys. It's really cool. There's many styles of these cards. You can get them in like golds is what you're after. You can get them in holographics and full art cards. You know, guys, they're really cool. So give Juice Inc. a follow. And, you know, go fill out the waiver card. Maybe you'll find yourself a trading card one day. So thanks, Juice, for what you're doing, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, some sick cards there, bro. I'm happy you found one of your landmarks.
Yeah, I've been collecting all the landmarks, dude. The full landmarks, man. That's where it's at.
It's always fun finding finding the cards that you're after.
Exactly. Really, and that's the thing, too, guys. That's the thing. If you collect the certain sets, you can exchange them for tattoo gift certificates, right? So for the tattoo fans out there, man, not only is it cool because you get to collect some trading cards that are full of you know, local Cornwallites and landmarks here, but you can also trade them in and get some sick tattoos from one of the best artists here in town, Juice Inc. So
absolutely. And yeah, you can find both of us. I'm number 43. You're number 94. Yes, 94. There's also a few other local legends. I think Tony Lewis.
Yeah, he's in there.
Who else can I see right off the hop? I know Losey's Customs was made into a card. A lot of landmarks too. Like that's what I gotta give it out to him on this is the originality of all the landmarks that came in. I got like the Aquatic Center.
You guys, check it out. This is a full art, not your average Joe card. We got a Patty Cakes one too. There it is, baby. So pick yourself up a pack, guys. Maybe you'll collect a Joe or a Pat, and then hit us up on the podcast, man. Maybe we'll sign it for you. And there's the gold Pat. There's the gold Pat. Listen, guys, there's one gold card per person, okay? So it's this is a really cool concept. This is a really cool idea. It's huge for the community. Family kind of driven project here. So, man, fill out a waiver, turn yourself into a card, and go get yourself some packs, man. Support this huge cause.
Yeah, it made for some pretty cool Christmas gifts, too. I need all of you boys in gold. so I can have them all signed and framed. Unfortunately, we've come to find out that there's only one gold of everybody so far.
Yeah. Eventually there will be more, but it's gonna take a while. So he's got to get every single person done in gold first, and then he might release a series where he does a second gold card of everybody. But as of right now, yeah, there's one person, which really sucks because somebody out there has my gold card.
Somebody does have your gold, and we know who it is. And
we know it is. We know it is. But you know what?
We got a bunch of cards here. We're coming to get it.
We will get it.
We know who you are. We're gonna find you.
Listen, I gotta give.
See you later. It's not.
I gotta give the guy credit, man. I gotta give the guy credit. He knows how to play the trading card game. He wheels a hard bargain, okay? But man, he's got it, and he knows it's a hot commodity, right? It's a not your average Joe gold card, right? So of course,
I can't blame him for wanting to hold on to it. I mean,
oh, of course. Yeah. I haven't told him the joke. I'm like, well, I'm not able to trade it off you there because I ain't got what you need. But if you want, I can sign it for you. Maybe it'll be worth something one day.
It will be worth something one day. It will be.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
That being said, let's get into my conspiracy. I want to go back to Nanny P's comment there earlier. So I'm excited about it.
It's one of my favorite segments of the week, man. I can't wait.
This one kind of sparked me and found me when I was not really looking. So I'm excited for it. Here we go.
Hey, give it up for your high conspiracy guy, Patty Cakes, Patt Cardinal.
All right, what's going on, guys? So as Nanny P dropped earlier, let me see if I can find the comment really quick. I can. There it is. So do you guys know that New Year's is a lie? It's a made-up holiday. Turns out, guys, this is a conspiracy, a big conspiracy going on right now, that New Year's Eve itself is a lie, right? It's not what we actually think it is. So New Year's Eve is apparently just the government's annual distraction. So while you're kissing someone and celebrating with family, they're out passing laws that you definitely won't read. So you got to think about this. Every year we have a countdown. Well, that countdown isn't for the year. It's for how long you have before something else becomes illegal. Fireworks, those aren't for celebration. They're so you can't hear someone whisper, "Okay, sign it now." The ball drops, so your IQ does too. Perfect time to slip in a few rules. Ever notice that the fireworks sounds like printers? That's the sound of freedom buffering. At 12:01 a.m., nothing feels different, except somewhere a guy in a suit goes, "Nailed it." Let me know what you guys think in the comments about that one, guys. That one there seems a little bit tinfoily to me, but I mean, I do agree that the government is not being completely honest with us. So it felt a little bit tinfoily to me, but I see some potential in it. Let me know what you guys think.
Listen, I can tell you right now that if you don't think that the government's lying to you about pretty much everything, you're living under a rock.
Yep. I can definitely agree to that.
I do feel, I'm going to go out on a limb and say right now that I feel that our Canadian Liberal government should be labeled as a terrorist organization.
After what I've seen just between the convoy and the last 4 years, which I still don't understand how they won the election, but that's just me. I could definitely see that that label sticking.
I've heard people
definitely stick.
I've heard people saying that Carney is pretty ballsy. Then I also heard that's only because he dips his nuts in glitter before doing a press conference.
Well, I don't know. I find it quite convenient how most of our Canadian news revolves around the American news and not actually what's going on within our own country. especially considering, guys like Pat King, Tamara Lynch, Chris Barber, they all just went through trial. Well, were once the Canada's biggest terrorists.
Yeah.
We didn't even hear about that on the regular news. So
what's so awesome to say too, Pat, is you and me have a picture with Canada's biggest terrorist, Chris Barber. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Yeah, we do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can say we met all of them. We didn't really talk to Pat King, but he wasn't too far away from us, and we got to speak very briefly with Tamara and Chris and got some pictures. So
it was cool,
I don't know about you, man. The Freedom Convoy was probably, like I've said it before, is probably the most patriotic I've ever felt in my own country.
And it was the most unpatriotic our government has ever acted.
Yeah, and to see the way they labeled it all afterwards, just to kind of fit their narrative and go on their plan of attack. They're releasing the Emergencies Act, like that, which was deemed completely unconstitutional. But again, where did that fall in the news? No, Donald Trump.
The most violent thing about that entire thing, the most violent thing about that entire protest was probably me in the bouncy castle, just body checking 8-year-olds. I was having a good time. I was amped up, bro. I was
in the hot tub. I was in the hot tub right next door. It was a fun time. Great time. Hot tub and, minus 20 degrees outside.
Yeah. But no, man. You know what? The New Year's Eve being a farce. I don't know. I could see it being just another. Oh wait, what's Dan saying? Oh. I could see New Year's Eve being a farce. Just some sort of they just want a holiday. They just want a holiday.
Yeah. But by no means is that me trying to tell you guys don't party. You know what I mean? To us at LOL, normally New Year's Eve is a big party time. But I guess you get older and then you just end up sitting online with a bunch of people chatting about what you did during the years.
Yeah.
So our next segment, I will load up.
It's time for the Riff Shift. We ask you, the audience, to give us a topic, and we sound off in hopes of hilarity.
Oh, dude, this one's going to be fun, man. Riff Shift. All right. Hit the comments, guys. Give us a topic. We'll riff about it for about a minute.
All right. So while we wait for comments there to start flowing in, I did find a couple. I went on ChatGPT and I got it to give us some random topics. So the first one I thought was pretty funny. Let's riff about some adult skills that nobody teaches you, but you're just expected to know. I'll let you start if you can think about some.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'd say fathering daughters.
Fathering daughters is definitely a tough one, man. Oh my God. My 9-year-old daughter's already causing me gray hairs, and
yeah, they don't teach you about that. You know, they don't teach you that.
That is true. Another thing they don't teach you about is taxes.
Ask your mother. Ask your mother has become a very repeated phrase in my vocabulary.
Yeah, I feel bad for you, man. You got a few daughters, so what I'm going through, you're going through times two.
Yeah. I know, but they're the apple of my eye, you know.
No, we're great. We're raising some great kids. They are pretty good, but yeah, there definitely isn't a book written out that covers all bases when it comes to especially the father.
Maybe I could write one.
Yeah, you probably should. You have a lot of different. Like your kids are very different from one another, so like you can see different perspectives on different
each
different
one has
things.
their own just budding personalities.
You got like 2 daughters, but 17 personalities between the 2 daughters. Well, you have 3 daughters, but two full-time. Yeah.
Headaches.
Yeah.
Lovely headaches. Okay, the headaches I don't mind getting, I suppose.
Yeah, the headaches at the younger age are definitely better than the headaches at the
My
older
wife
age.
might still be watching, so I gotta be careful.
Yeah, your mom is, that's for sure. And your mom will still vouch that all your kids are incredible.
They are. They definitely are. Yeah.
Some just have more character than others.
I would say maybe another thing that they don't teach you. Yeah, like you definitely nailed it on the head. Taxes, or how to buy a house, or how to manage finances. You don't learn that shit in school. You know what I mean? Let me tell you, if I needed to do some algebra to figure out my mortgage payments, I'd be all right. But
that is true, actually. Like I didn't really think about that. I kind of narrowed it down more individually. I had like something like buying a mattress. You know, nobody ever teaches you what you're looking for. You know, you get down to the mattress or you lay down in one. You're like, oh man, this is so comfy. I don't even want to get up. You're like instantly sold on the first one you tried because it's better than your piece of shit bot spring mattress that you've been living on for 15 years. Like,
that's true. That's true.
But no, we ended up getting a pretty good mattress. I think we got a good deal once we got married. So we've looked at it like you spend 8 hours of your day on sleeping on your bed. So may as well put a little bit of it.
Did you know that your mattress is just a shelf for your body when you're not using it?
Yeah, I can see that. It's also a cushion for my wife, but we won't get into those details.
I'm sure our audience would love to hear.
Do we have any comments yet about things we want to be riffing on? No? Okay, I had another one here. Kind of ties back into Matt's news you can't use.
Perfect.
Things that sound illegal, but are actually totally normal.
Man.
So Matt's was pretty interesting. I was kind of concerned. I'm
Eating
still kind of concerned as to where and how he found that out. But yeah, I mean, yeah. That's
okay, I got one. Okay, wait, what was the question again, actually?
Things that sound illegal, but would totally are actually totally normal.
Drinking cow's milk. Bro, if you really think about that, we are one of the only species that is just like, yo, I'm a pull this cow's tit and I'm gonna drink that milk for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to think about that in like.
Well, I understand it would be awkward if like we're just sucking tits for like. Well, maybe I don't know. All right, this went sideways, but I'm just saying it is weird if you really think about it that we drink another species milk, but like species tend to drink their own species milk. You know what I mean? Until they don't need to anymore. But we're just like, we don't need to drink milk anymore. But like,
yeah,
we just like
definitely not wrong.
You know what I mean?
Not wrong. I'm just thinking like we try to do that in all aspects, right? Like think about how you butcher a chicken, and then like you literally like.
But we're eating it. But we're not just like, yo, I want this nutritious breast milk from another mammal. You know what I mean? Or like I don't know. That to me just sounds like it should be illegal.
Wow.
Okay, we're at the beginning of time, bro. We're cavemen.
Danny just dropped some crazy facts here, and I gotta go fact check this.
It is, dude. It is 100% true. Vanilla extract comes from beaver ass. 100%, dude. Isn't that scary?
That is messed up.
Yeah, read your fact check so the audience can hear it. Yo, all these chicks that are like, oh, I want my vanilla latte.
You know,
I'm about to hate you.
It's only pulling up the vanilla itself, not vanilla extract.
Oh, it's the same shit, just vanilla.
Well, it says it's from vanilla planifolia. What's vanilla planifolia?
Probably the plant that vanilla comes from. I don't know. Where does vanilla come from? A plant, probably. Yeah. You guys got to remember, in case some of you don't know, I am a former retired professional boxer, and I'm a little bit slow. So I'm pretty sure vanilla comes from a plant.
All right, I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT. Comes from vanilla beans.
Beans,
which are the long pods of a vanilla orchard.
Yeah, see, plant. Fuck yeah. Okay, now where does the beaver ass come into this?
Okay, let's find out. Where does beaver
ass come into vanilla?
Come into play.
I would have worded that differently. Where does beaver ass come into play?
So the short answer is castoreum. The longer, still wild answer is castoreum is a substance that comes from the castor sacs of beavers, which is near their anal glands, hence the reputation. Beavers use it to mark their territory. Humans have figured out it smells sweet, musky, and vanilla-like when diluted. So historically, castoreum was used in perfumes, medicine, and flavoring. Way back in the day, it sometimes showed up as a vanilla or raspberry flavor enhancer. Important modern updates. Almost no food today uses castoreum. It's expensive, hard to harvest, and not vegan friendly. I love the way that's the reasons as to why we don't use it.
Not vegan friendly,
hard to harvest, and not vegan friendly. Don't mention the fact it's from their ass.
No beaver asses were harmed in the making of your perfume.
Modern vanilla flavor comes from real vanilla beans or lab-made vanillin, usually from wood pulp or other plant sources. So fun fact, castoreum is still technically FDA approved as a natural flavoring, which is why the rumor refuses to die. But if you're drinking vanilla Coke or baking cookies, there is zero beaver ass involved. Thank you, ChatGPT. I am always entertained with that.
That was amazing. Yo, Nanny Pete, thanks for the fucking awesome rip, yo.
I think it's raspberry flavoring comes from same. That it touched on that. There is a gourmet coffee that comes from batshit. Yeah, that's messed up too.
Yeah,
we'll touch on that one on another episode. But yeah, the crazy expensive. It's crazy expensive coffee too, and like people that do actually try it say it's like the best coffee you'll ever have. But yeah, it's essentially, if I understood it correctly, it's digested and then re-digested and then brewed. And
the bean is eaten and then gone through a digestive tract, then picked, washed, brewed. Yeah.
Best coffee in the world, though, guys.
Oh, that's great, man.
Oh, that's awesome. So that was probably the best fucking episode of Riff Shift we've had so far.
That was good.
Bring up? Can you imagine having the job of squeezing said ass? No, I couldn't imagine that. I'd try the coffee though.
I wouldn't try the coffee.
Joe's like, nope. I know I want to like coffee. I want to continue to like coffee.
Oh, I love coffee, but I'm never gonna try that stuff.
On that note, guys, we are getting pretty late. We know that you guys are gonna go enjoy some adult beverages and some good old Mary Jane. So if you are doing so, do so responsibly. We do have a couple big announcements though that we are gonna drop into before we leave you with the final segment. Our good old friend Steve did not forget us. He did send us his little blue collar tip for you. So before we get to that, we will drop the next commercial here if I could find it.
All Entertainment. They're back on the road this March with stops in the Kawartha Lakes.
In Toronto!
Follow us for more. lolentertainment.ca.
So that's right, guys. Don't forget, we are heading down to the Kawartha Lakes, Toronto area in March.
On the road. back doing a little bit of a tour and doing the Battle of Ontario. Still kind of like waiting for final details on the Battle of Ontario, but scheduled for that time. We're already going to be on the road down there, so it's going to just fucking be perfect. It's all going to kind of fall into place, and it's going to make for an awesome little LOL tour, man. So we're really excited for that, and we cannot wait to defend our crown against undefeated Team Toronto. We're defending our crown now, so we're coming, Toronto.
Yeah.
We're coming harder than your mothers do to our clips. Okay, so be ready.
And there's a reason we call our shows the MILF shows.
Coming to do you dirty.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. And I know the holidays are all done and stuff like that, but we do have another little thing here that we do offer at LOL, so I'll present that.
Telegrams now available. $10 a song and they'll be hysterical.
Contact Not Your Average Joe today and send your singing telegram away.
Hell yeah, guys. You got a birthday, anniversary, somebody you just don't like and want to roast them but don't have the balls to do it to their face. Hit us up. Give me a quick little description. Send us $10 and I will personally deliver that singing telegram for you to whoever you'd like, guys. It's a cool little thing. And all the money goes back to the business. If you send it in, it helps us kind of keep up to date with the tech side of things. Make sure that we've got all the nice, fancy new equipment that we need to continue to be better and put out better content for you guys. So it all helps, man. So you want me to sing somebody a song, roast the shit out of them, or whatever? Hit us up.
Yeah, and like Nanny P just brought up, Valentine's Day is a perfect opportunity. If you want to get that special woman or that special man a custom-made song by Not Your Average Joe himself, $10, you'll get it probably about a 30 to 45-second clip. Look at that. The guy looks like he's playing like Slash. You know what I mean? Like, this guy
I'm Slash's half cousin, Shank.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can guess which one of us did prison time.
I like it, but no, it's legit, guys. It helps. It all goes back into, like you said, going back into putting it towards the shows, helping us bring some big names to the city. There's some pretty big names already coming. That's in parts because we're talking to people. We're putting the word out there in people's ears. We're saying, how good Cornwall is to perform comedy for. You guys are a great community. You guys always show up, pat the house. You might get a little tipsy sometimes, but that's okay. That's what we want to see. Really goes out, really helps out the venues that we support when we do these shows. So definitely, like I said, if you want that special little gift, that special little song, hit us up and we'll get Joe to craft something up for you. On that note, we will head into 2026 with a nice little blue collar tip from our good friend Stephen McDonald. So here you guys go.
Tip your hats. It's time for the blue collar tip of the day with none other than Stephen Blackhands McDonald.
Hey guys, Steve Blackhands McDonald here for your blue collar tip of the day. If the bolt doesn't come loose after the third try, stop and reassess. Don't just add more torque and scream like it owes you money. Penetrating oil, a little bit of heat, and patience will sure save you from snapping it off and turning that 10-minute job into a 2-day emotional event. Remember, broken bolts build character, but finishing on time builds paychecks. And that's me, Steve Blackhands McDonald here. Back to you guys.
Nice. You know what? If I can't get a bolt off after the third try, I just call him anyway. Bring your tools.
Yeah, Steve, I need your black hands. This nut is on too tight.
Dude, this guy has changed my tires right in my driveway in a snowstorm. So
Steve is definitely a great guy to have around. He is definitely a very handy man. So it definitely goes a long way with help building a business, whether it be building us some stands, for our banners to bringing in and setting up the lights at those high ceilings and setting up curtains at venues afterwards to make sure that we don't have to pay full price for that venue.
Going to do work for the venues, yeah. Yeah, man, he puts in the work there. He puts in the work. We got to give it to him. And the guy works like 16-hour days some days too. So he's a busy man, family man. So got to give it to good old Black Hands.
Exactly. So on that note, guys, that concludes our recap 2025 edition, episode number 7 of the LOL Entertainment podcast. Joe, thanks so much for joining me here, bro. It would have been quite lonely doing this by myself, so I appreciate you.
No problem,
to the other
man,
two,
no problem.
fuck you and your social lives.
Yeah. Guys, don't forget, Monday, January 12th will be most likely our next podcast, and we do have a very special guest. You're not going to want to miss that episode. It's going to be a banger. We've got we've got a little treat for you guys, so definitely tune in Monday, January 12th, 8 o'clock.
It'll be fun. On that note, make sure you're following LOL Entertainment, whether you're watching here on YouTube or here on Facebook. Make sure you like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff. We're wishing you guys a very happy new year. Be safe, be responsible, and please don't name it after us.